Hello class, this is Oscar Crawford, the instructor for your Christian Worldview class. Welcome to Module 5. Many of you did a really great job on the assignment in Module 4 with the family television review, and many of you are doing excellent jobs with the Worldview tables. Just a reminder on written assignments and the discussion forum. Remember to follow the format I provided you for responding to discussion questions in the discussion forum, making sure to always end your post with a question. Making sure to always end your post with a question. All right. So many of you did the family television review really well. I've had a good time looking at all the shows that you reviewed and told me about the worldview of the family in the show. And you're saying exciting things in your perceptions through your personal reflections. So I really do appreciate the job that you're committed to doing for this class. Many of you really are doing an excellent job making excellent grades. I couldn't be prouder. All right. Now, this week we are dealing with a new worldview. We're dealing with the worldview Eastern Pantheism. Eastern Pantheism is a little different. They see gods in the plural, but singular at the same time, and that's tough on many of us. Eastern Pantheism suggests to us that all of us are God and God is all of us. There's only really one thing going on here, but it operates in multiples, and death is a bit different. You'll see that as you begin to work through the information, and you'll also know that there's a bit of a reincarnation context to Eastern Pantheism. Now, many of you have some notions about reincarnation already. Make sure and include them in some of your posts, and we can talk about some of those. Interesting concept, not particularly Christian, but an interesting concept nonetheless. All right, so when you prepare your worldview table this week, make sure you're writing a couple of sentences for each of the assumptions. You remember there are three sections to the worldview table. There's the assumptions, the life domains, and the personal reflection. And generally, I'm looking at those as worth 2 points each. Now, there is a rubric. If there's reason to use the rubric to give you a grade, then I do that. But generally, it has to do with whether or not you did each section properly or not to earn the 2 points per section. All right, so in the assumptions sections, make sure to write a couple of sentences about each of the assumptions. Those are the ones that are down the left side. And what you're doing is you are filling in those boxes in the vertical line under the under the worldview that we're studying for this particular week, and that's Eastern Pantheism. All right. When you move on to the life domains, make sure that you're writing a couple of sentences about how you understand an Eastern pantheist would process in each of the life domains. And finally, I'm looking for 120 to 150 words minimum statement of personal reflection of how you engage the worldview. Not just particularly whether you liked it or not, though you may comment on that at the end of your presentation. 120 words to 150 of your personal reflection of engaging the worldview. If at any time you do not understand these instructions, please feel free to call me at the number 602-639-6690. Make it a great week.